Hello guys, I'll be doing today's daily question of lead code. I've just signed in for the first time. Okay, the question is sequential digits. So our integer has sequential digits if and only if each digit in the number is one more than the previous digit. So basically 1, 2, 3 or 2, 3, 4. These are the kind of numbers which are sequential. But we have to return a sorted list of all the integers. We have been given a range that is low and high. So in between this range, we have to return all the sequential digits and that too in a sorted order. So my first intuition is digit DP, but this will not work because digit DP is for like counting the number of digits between something like if the question was to count the number of sequential digits between low and high, so basically in the range the number of sequential digits, then we would have done it with the help of digit DP. But in this case we have to return the list, so we'll have to make like actually make the numbers. So the topic is enumeration. So basically like simply list all the numbers. So what I'll do is first of all I know that we have to make numbers. So when you are going to make numbers, two things should be in your mind. The first thing is how many digits should be there. So the minimum number of digits should be the number of digits in x, or basically the number of digits in low. So how do we calculate the number of digits? Using this log 10. Using log 10 we can like calculate the number of digits, but we'll do plus 1 because like log 10 usually gives you digits minus 1. So we'll do plus 1. We'll also calculate the number of digits in high. So basically what's the maximum number of digits we want. So x is the minimum number of digits we want in our number and y is the maximum number of digits that we want in our number. So simply I can create a loop from x to y. Now this is not the only variable that is changing. Second variable is the current digit you are standing at. For example, number 1 2 3, the first number is 1, so you need to know which digit are you standing at. So the digit can start from 1 and go till 9. So I'll create one more variable, that is j, that would start from 1 and go till 9. And now I'll make a function. That function name is make numbers. I'll make a function, I'll pass I, j, low, high and 0. Now what does this 0 represent? See, I is the number of digits, j is the current digit, low is the lower limit, high is the higher limit. And what is 0? 0 is the current number being formed. We'll also need the current number now. And outside of this I'll create an array, answer array. Now what will this answer array do? Answer array will store the numbers which we are going to return because the return type is vector now. So now I'll make a void function that is make numbers. Make numbers, we have int digits, that is the number of digits we want. Then we have current digit, then we have low, then high, and then current, basically the number getting formed. Now what will be the base case? The base case would be digits is equals to 0. That means we have formed a complete number. What I'll do in recursion, I'll simply do digits minus 1, digits minus 1. Like you fill one place, then after like there'll be no places left. So the base case is digits is equals to 0. And there's one more case. If the number formed is greater than is equals to low, and number is less than is equals to high. So basically I'm checking if the number is in the range, is in the given range of the question. Okay, so if it is, then I'll push back it into answer vector, and I'll simply return. There's one more case. Since this is the current digit, for example, the current digit is 7, then the next digit should be 8, then the next digit should be 9, and the next digit should be 10. But 10 is not a digit, 10 is a complete number, it is of 2 digits. So there is one more case. If the current is equals to 10, for example, if you have reached 10, then you can simply return, because this is not possible, 10 is not a digit. And now we can simply do our basic recursion. I'll return the function, I'll do digits minus 1. That means we have used this digit. Then we have current plus 1. Why? Because we have been said we have to make sequential digits. Sequential digits means if you have used the current value as 6, then you need next value as 7. So that's why I am doing current plus 1. Then I'll pass low, then high. And now we have to make the number. How do we make a number? For example, right now we have 7 and incomes are digit 3. Incomes are digit 8. Then what will you do? You will do 7 into 10 plus 8. That is 78. Now we have number 78. So what do? We'll do number into 10 plus current. So we have formed a number, and here I'll just simply return answer. I hope so everything is correct. Okay, so there is a issue. Okay, make numbers. Yeah, and yes, the solution is accepted. I'll analyze this. Okay, so the current approach is recursion and enumeration, and suggested was enumeration, of course. And the current complexity is O of 1. I mean,